Yo, 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 what is up, my friends? So, it is time for another little roster review, check in slash farming plans. Yeah, we're going to see what I did this past month, and then we're going to see my plans going forward. So, let's jump into the roster. I have a few characters favorited here at the top. I got the Sith Empire here, as well as Cat right here. So, where I left off last month was I was working on my not my Imperial Troopers team, but my Maul DeLorean team. I had not yet unlocked Maul. Gar Saxon wasn't relicked. ISC was at 5. Candy wasn't relicked. And Django was not relicked. Now I got them at relic 5, 5, 5, 3, and 5. I'll probably eventually will come back and get Candy built up. Maybe knock him up a few relic levels to relic 5, but as of right now, he's going to stick at 3. So I went back and rewatched last month's video, and my plan at the time, after Mandalorians, I was going to go to Jabba. And as you can see, all of these characters are pretty much in the same place that they were in last month. So I had a change of plans. I'm no longer going for Jabba right now. So after Mandalorians, I moved over to Sith Empire. And the reason is not at the end of this conquest, but the next conquest, I'll be unlocking Darth Malgus. So I want to have the Sith Empire team built up, ready to drop him in and have a nasty team with Sith Empire. I've had these guys at gear 12 for so long. I've been putting off gearing them for so long. And Malgus is finally giving me the motivation and reason to go ahead and give them the attention they deserve. So as you can see, I have them, even though these three are relicked, they're very low level. I mean, relic 1, 1, and then like gear 13. So I'm also working on Marauder because not only will he be the 5th on my Sith Empire team, but also he's a requirement for C, and he's a pilot, so not a wasted character there. They say he hits like a truck when he's geared up. Yeah, like I said, he's a pilot. I got a ways to go on his ship, long ways to go, but it is a start getting the pilot geared up. So after this, where am I going from here? So my original plan was to go Maul DeLorean team straight to Jabba. Well, that plan has changed. Like I said, Sith Empire popped up. I realized I'm 1 month away from Malgus. So I'm going to go ahead, get Sith Empire going. After that, I have changed my Galactic Legend farm from Jabba to Jedi Master Kenobi. Check it out, man. I realized that I was very close to Jedi Master Kenobi, or at least a lot closer than Jabba, once I geared up Django. Once I relicked him up for a totally separate farm, I went and looked at what's left here, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is incredibly easy. With one caveat, and I'm sure you can see what the one thing that will hold me up is. But like, let's take a look at these characters. I got General Kenobi, relic 6. I think he's got to go up 2 relic levels to relic 8. Mace is an old, like, OG character. It'll take no time to gear him up. He's already gear 11. Ayla, I think she's at gear 10 right now. I'll bump her up 1 more level. She's gear 11. Incredibly easy to farm or to gear up. Bo, a little bit harder. I still got to get 25 of her shards. She's asking for Kairos right now, which I don't have any to spare. I mean, I have a bunch built up, but I have plans on where to put those, so she doesn't get them for now. Qui-Gon, old character. It was insanely easy to get him to gear 12. Clone Sergeant, incredibly easy to gear him up to gear 12. And then all of a sudden, we got these Lightspeed bundles coming out randomly. Not randomly, because May the 4th. But now he's going to be included. So I don't even have to touch him anymore, and they're going to put him at, relic 3? So, and I'm obviously going to get them if I don't have... If there's characters on these Lightspeed bundles that I don't have relicked up, I'm going to get the bundle. So, Magna's good. Grievous has to go up to relic 7, I believe. Cad Bane should be good. Cody, old character, super easy to gear up. Django's got to go up to relic 7, I believe it is. Shakti, I think, has to be 7. And then Grandmaster Yoda has to go up to 8. But all in all the high relic characters, like Kenobi, like General Kenobi, Grandmaster Yoda, relic 8s, I have a really good starting point on them for unrelated farms. Like, I did not relic these guys up because of this farm, but now that I'm working on it, I only have to take him up 2 relic levels. Grandmaster Yoda, take him up a couple relic levels. And also have Cat here in the kind of a requirement category. I'm actively working on gearing her up right now because you got to have her to go with this. So that's the plan so far. The only thing that's going to slow me up is Watt. As you can see, I got 39 out of 100 shards. I would have more if the previous TB didn't get thrown off. I'd have like 10 more or so, maybe 8 more. Pretty much every TB that comes around, I'm able to get like, what is it, like 10 shards total, something like that. Let me check real quick. Yeah, so every TB that rolls around, I'm able to get at least 10 shards. So I've got 2,000. A little over 2,000 get 3. So when the next TB ends, I'll be able to get 15 shards of his. So I'm slow farming him, but like I'm eventually gonna get there. So the plan is to gear everybody else up, get them all ready, and by the time I get all his shards to 7-star him, you know, he may be the last remaining piece that I need to go ahead and push me over the top to have this farm done. But I would love to have JMK. The dude is a menace on defense, especially with Cat. I mean, you gotta have Cat. This is my big plan after Sith Empire. But this isn't it. So I'm about to have a huge boom in my roster. Very exciting things are happening over here on my roster. So let's go to the Sith tab and look at who I am about to unlock. Where's he at? Darth Bane, dude. I am 29 shards away from him from unlocking Darth Bane. And take a look at this. This is what I'm very proud of right now. So like I said, I'm 29 shards away from unlocking him. Look at this. Max crate achieved. And they're going to give me 30 shards for him on Monday. I need 29. They're going to give me 30. I'm about to have Darth Bane unlocked. Once he unlocks on Monday at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for me, every other farm is pausing. I'm dropping everything, and I'm going to gear him up. I have the signal data saved up for Relic 7. I have all of the Kairos set aside for him to gear him up to get him to Relic 7. The only thing I don't have saved up, I've got all the relic materials, like the bronzium wirings and the conductors and all that. We're good there. The only thing I don't have set aside for him is the gear to get him up to relics, besides Kairos. So that's very exciting. I'm hyped to get Darth Bane on my roster. Also, like I said, next month, I'm getting Malgus. Do you know what else I'm getting next month? After 2 red crates in a row, I'm sitting at, I got 130 shards for Queen Amidala right now. I'm about to get 90 more because I hit red crate. That'll put me at 220. All I need to do is hit red crate in the next conquest, and I will have her unlocked. And that is crazy because I don't even know what team she's going to work with yet. Obviously Galactic Republic, but we don't have Jedi Master Qui-Gon, and we don't have Padawan Obi-Wan yet. So are we getting, I don't know what her team's gonna look like right now, but I'm gonna have her next month. Isn't that nuts? I can't wait. So from now, between now and next month, I will be unlocking Darth Bane, Darth Malgus, and Queen Amidala. That is gonna transform my roster, especially because I'm gonna have Malgus's team ready to drop him in. I'm going to have Darth Bane basically just needs one other high relic Sith, and that's a full team that can take out many, many things. And then Queen Amidala right now, it's a big question mark. I don't know where she's going to go, how she's going to fit in, but I'm going to have the option to have her. So I can't wait for that. And yeah, in between all of this, I'm going to be working on Jedi Master Kenobi requirements. It would be nice if I could set aside the time to just full court press this, but I'm not going to put Darth Bane on hold. I'm not going to put Malgus on hold. I'm not going to put Queen Amidala on hold. So I'm going to be working on this as I go, as I'm gearing up those other guys as well. So that's the plan for the roster. Many great things are going on over here. I'm very excited. I can't wait for Monday, dude. I can't wait for Bane. Can't wait to try him out in GAC. I just got to figure out who I'm going to put with him. Like, the highest relic Sith that I have that I don't really use is Vader. But I haven't seen anybody talking about Vader and Bane teaming up. I've heard many people talk about Savage and Bane. A lot of people talk about Talon. Many people talk about Sith Assassin, as well as Dooku as well. And I'll have him Relic 5 from the Lightspeed bundles in a few days, or next week. So maybe I'll team him up with Dooku. I don't know. Got a few options, so we'll see. We will see. So yeah, that's pretty much the month of April's farming history, as well as what my plan is moving forward. It was Jabba, but then I switched to Sith Empire, JMK, and I'm gonna sprinkle in a little Bane, Amidala, and Malgus on top of that here soon. So there we go. Appreciate you watching. Let me know down below, what are you working on? What teams have you just finished that you're proud of? What's the next plans moving forward? Are you gonna, go from Executor to C, and then round out your Imperial Troopers? What's going on? I'm always curious as what people's farming plans are and how they're working out. So yeah, appreciate you watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.